Several years ago, a reporter at the Palm Beach Post heard a story, verified it, ran a little story in the paper, that there had been a spot inspection, an unannounced inspection, of a private prison in western Palm Beach County, the South Bay prison. The inspectors had arrived at this private prison. They rang the buzzer, and nobody answered. If you go onto the website of the Palm Beach Post and the stuff that the Hillman Foundation has posted, there is an interview with the Hillman Award recipient, a remarkable reporter named Pat Beall, who describes the genesis of this remarkable series in the Palm Beach Post. She talks about that incident and says, quote, "It just kind of got our attention." Boy, did it ever. Pat Beall is a veteran both business and then investigative reporter at the Palm Beach Post. And the Palm Beach Post, recognizing that with the election of Rick Scott as Florida's governor in 2010 and a more right-wing Republican legislature, that the privatization of prisons was very much on the agenda for the state, the Palm Beach Post decided to commit major resources, an 8-month investigative period, in which Pat researched all kinds of things to talk about the mythos and reality of private prisons and, to cut to the chase, why they are not a great idea. The legislature was looking at pouring $1.4 billion into private prison contracts, possibly all going to one single company, which, needless to say, lobbied the legislature assiduously. What Pat Beall's multi-part report, which has both all kinds of supplements online and a number of stories in the paper, what it talked about, what it revealed, was the understaffing and lack of training in these prisons. One guard was saying that where she worked, there were 2 guards for 300 inmates, not a great ratio. There are videos on the Palm Beach Post website showing actual incidents of prison violence in the absence of any guards. Pat Beall dissected the claims that these were going to be cost savings to the state and completely demonstrated that this was a completely bogus comparison. There were no cost savings. She profiled the major companies that had were become sort of the prison industrial complex, and did detailed reporting on their lobbying efforts and their major contributions to folks in the Florida legislature. She also documented what is one of the root causes of the rise of the prison industrial complex, which is our crazy drug sentencing laws at the root of prison overcrowding. Finally, she went into the ludicrous arguments behind mandatory drug sentencing, and really, as I said, a complete compendium of everything that is wrong with this very prevalent practice. Pat Beall did a spectacular job, as did the Palm Beach Post, of exposing the scam, the costly and at times deadly scam of private prisons. So the Hillman Foundation is very proud to award the 2014 award in newspaper journalism to Pat Beall of the Palm Beach Post.
A few years ago at the Palm Beach Post, a group of editors was sitting in a room, and we were trying to determine whether to send a photographer and a reporter to Haiti, which was undergoing yet another political and social convulsion. It's something that we had done before, but we had also been a bigger paper before, and we are in Palm Beach County. It is, you know, south of Miami, and at one point, one of the editors said, well, you know, do any of our readers still care? And that got batted around a couple of moments, and from off in the corner, the head of our photography department said, I think it's our job to make them care. I don't know where my industry is going to be in 5 years. I don't know where my industry is going to be in the next 5 months. But I do know that there are rooms in newspapers across the country right now where editors and nervous publishers and highly paid consultants are going over the results of search engine optimization analysis and focus group reports, trying to determine where to send reporters and photographers next, and what stories we should be writing just to keep our readers reading. The Hillman is a great honor, but it is more than a prize. I believe it's a voice in those rooms. I believe that the Hillman is a reminder, certainly to me tonight and to many in my profession, not only of what we are still capable of doing, even with diminished resources and in tough times, but also why we should keep trying to do it. I'm honored to be here tonight. Thank you.